Grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Just joining us, we are already underway. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Works it forward. Gavi, Neymar, now it's Neymar, can he put it away? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he's intervened well there. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's through, now it's a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Looking for the run. Oh, it's Van Basten. Van Basten! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar. Bayern Munich are looking to break at pace. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar. Deftly away. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rodri. That is good alertness. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's a key interception.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking for the runner.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's a pretty loose pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's straight hit! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Terrific header, and it's come back out to him. They've scored! Hot knife through through butter. They have done it again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll...
Great chance! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
The most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. Execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictive.
Can he finish? They are rampant. And again, they simply do not. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Manchester United have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a hit run! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So is this the start of a comeback? This interception, his positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Van Basten has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Van Basten. Oh, lovely feet. It's Van Basten! And it's in! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement.
Shot a goal! Neymar. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with...
And the shot! And somehow he kept it out.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Laurent. Beckenbauer. And it's Iniesta. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got Bergkamp! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Gavi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And the ball's come loose here. Cruyff stood his ground strongly. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's Van Basten! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bergkamp tries a shot. It's there. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Iniesta. Gavi. And here's Van Basten. Deftly done. Gavi. Mbappe. Played right into his path. And he's lost his man here. Speculative strike. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Iniesta. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Chance here to counter. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Now, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Nicely worked. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. This might spend the
Added
finish.
minute has been indicated.
Neymar. So, what can they make of this? Van Basten. Vieira with the slide tackle there. Oh, super ball. He's got the shot away! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Can he get it through? There's the hit! Sticks it away! How many, just how many, the golf in class. And that is that. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their
With the
thing.
owner of a blue car
Van
parked
Basten,
outside the
happy to
stadium
bask
gate,
in the
kindly
accolades
remove
from
it, as
all
it is about
around
to be towed
the
away.
stage.